Hi, my name is Ernesto. My topic is uncertainty in step families. I will be covering uncertainty as a cause of complications in step families and the effect it has on the stepchild. I'm applying this study to the relationship I have with my own stepfather. The title of my article is Stepchildren's Communication to Manage Uncertainty in Step Families. So a study was conducted taking young adults, which were stepchildren, and asking them how their relationship with their step-parent developed over time. The topic I chose corresponds with Chapter 7, Reducing Uncertainty. In the chapter, it says that there is uncertainty reduction. There's an uncertainty reduction theory, but the article goes over the uncertainty management theory, which says that uncertainty in a relationship is determined by the context of the situation. Thus, each individual has a different perception of the uncertain situation that they're in. So my article had two research questions. The first one was, what are stepchildren uncertain about when they enter or when a new family forms? And the second was, how do the stepchildren manage or communicate uncertainty when a new family is formed? The researcher found that there are 6 categories stepchildren used or fell under when they were uncertain. One is the old family, the new step-parent, the new step-siblings, the new extended family, the stressful events, and then rituals. And all this was determined, all this was managed through 3 strategies: avoiding, soliciting, and accommodating. Overall, the study found that context really determines uncertainty in a relationship. So each individual has a different perception of the situation. I chose the relationship I had with my stepfather, John. I think that uncertainty really hit the mark when it came to our relationship. I feel like that was the overall problem, that we both had just uncertainty, and we dealt with it in a way that shouldn't have been dealt with. An example of this is when I went over last week and I walked in the door, and I just went to my mom's house, but it's also his house. And so I went there, I made some food, and then he walks in, we make eye contact, but there's no intimacy, or there's no conversation or anything. It's just kind of distant, and I feel like that falls into the category of avoiding. So what I learned from this article is that uncertainty can be dealt with. You can use accommodating, but I'm gonna probably choose not to, because it's already too late in our relationship to really change anything, especially since I live on my own in college. So I don't see any point in really trying to accommodate anymore. Like, it's kind of just whatever at this point. In conclusion, I briefly covered the article summary, my findings, and how this study related to my relationship. And I think the overall message we can take from this is that uncertainty is contextual, and each person views it differently depending on the situation that we're in. And I think that uncertainty does play a huge part from both parties within a step family, that being the stepchild or the step-parent.